Hi friends, my name is Vidit. I'm a Snowflake data scientist. Today we will learn how we can create store procedure in Snowflake data warehouse, how many types of store procedure, and yes, there are two types of a store procedure. One is owner procedure, another one is the caller procedure. And there are several use cases where we should use the owner procedure, where should we use the caller procedure. So let's create those procedure and we will execute those, we will run those, and we'll see what is the benefit of that. Okay, now you can see my this open window. Here I'm using a trial account. You can use a trial account at Snowflake, you can make it. And this is a user here, Nick. As a sysadmin, I'm just starting it. Okay, so I'm having a database here, snow stages underscore db. Let's use this database, or it is already selected. Now let's there is a code highlight button here. You can click on that, and this is very useful, so I would recommend please use it. Let's create a table. It's very simple table called color table. I'm having the security admin. Let's use the this database was created by sysadmin. He is the owner of it. Okay. So created a table called color table. Let's insert some data into the color table. Yeah, so there are total number 6 record we have here. You can see. Okay. After that, to um, to practice more, let's create a procedure first. And procedure name is simple. This table is having around 6 record. Yes, it's total 6 record. ID is coming as different because this sequence I have used already. So it's coming from 13. Okay. So 13 to 18, we have 6 record here. So let's create a procedure. The procedure is simple, like we are passing a name of the color and we are deleting the record. And after that, we are just getting how many records are remaining. Okay. So the procedure name is delete color. Okay. And I'm passing name here as a string parameter. Okay, so returns, we are returning an integer, so for that in Snowflake we have float. Okay, and let's give the language. After that, our language is JavaScript. Then defined is as a owner procedure or a caller procedure, so execute as a owner procedure. Okay, and yeah, after that we can define our JavaScript code here. So let's do that. Provide the dollar symbol, and inside that we will simple run our statements. Okay, so there is a statement I'm writing. The statement is very simple: delete from database, I mean the table. And here we have the public schema, and our table name is color. Okay, and where I'm simply giving name equal to this name. This parameter is coming here. Okay, yeah. Once you do that, in you have to execute it now. So let's execute it. And to execute it, you have to give your this syntax here. So you have to mention like and your statement. Once you do that, it is executed now. In we will write one more command here. Command is one more command would be SQL statement, and We just want to count the records, total number of records, how many total number of records are remaining now. So let's do that. And here I'm simply hitting like select star from our name. Okay, nothing else, very simple thing. To get the records, we would require a method here, which is called dot next. Okay, once you execute it, in another variable you can collect those value, and those would be like SQL statement dot get column value at one index. Okay, so it will return only one record. As we know, select count star from column color, and let's return it. This is same a JavaScript code, not same exactly the JavaScript code we are writing here. Okay, only bad thing is JavaScript code compiled at the execution time. We cannot compile it right now. Okay, so it's either you can use any code editor while you have a very big code, so you can just copy this code from here and you can write in a any editor like VS Code or somewhere, so you can see if there is any compilation error. Okay, let's execute it. Let's execute it. So why not, let's try to call it if it is running successfully or not. So our procedure name is delete color, and here we are giving any color name, as I have given here red, blue, orange, so give the red. Okay, once you do that and you execute it, yes, it is executed successfully, and now the remaining records are 5 because red has been deleted from table. Okay, so till now we have created a owner procedure. Okay, and this is simple a procedure where we are just deleting the color whatever the name we are giving here, and after that we are getting the remaining records, how many remaining records are available there. Okay, let's move ahead and create a uh, uh, user. So the username is John, and for that let's use security admin role, because security admin is the role which basically handle the users and role things. Okay, so we are having a security admin role here. You can see once you execute this, a user has been created, and another command we will create a role. Let's suppose it is a task admin role. Okay, yes, that is also done. So as you know, like this is a color table and this is created by sysadmin. Sysadmin is the owner of this table, right? So we do require few things now. Okay, as you have this created a new user, so let's provide the grants to these. Okay, so first grant we do require a grant uses on database. Okay, and database would be the snow stages underscore db, snow stages underscore db to role and once you execute it, is executed successfully. In case if security admin is not having the access on that particular database, then you can change your role to the sysadmin back if sysadmin has the ownership of that database, and you can provide the access first to the security admin, and after that the security admin will provide the access to the other roles like task admin he is doing now. Okay. We have given the access, users access to task admin. That's fine. We do require one more users access on schema label, and our schema would be dot public and to role task admin. Once you do that, okay, that's also great. We have given the users access of this task admin. That's fine. Now let's um, assign this role task admin to role sorry to user, which is name is John. Now John has the privileges like the users privilege and the users privilege on the schema. Okay. um okay, let's open another window here and change the role to security admin. Okay, go in account table and here are the users. So you can see John is here, available here, right? So we just created the John. Let's reset the password. Security admin have access on that user, and he basically the admin created to handle the users, actually users and role basically, and many other things like network policies and few other part of the security related. Okay, let's give a password for the user role and force password change. No, we don't want that. We just want to set up once. Okay. Okay, we have given a password via security admin. Let's open the new window here, or do one thing. Let's copy this URL and go here and let's use that John and the password which we have given. So once you log in, you will be able to log in into this, right? And here you are seeing there are 1, 2, 3 default databases are coming just because the role is public. Once you change this role, yeah, so as you can see here, we choose the public. If you change it to task admin, he will get the this database. Under that we can see the public schema. Okay, that's great. I'm writing a simple command like show procedures. Okay. Right here there is no procedure available because the procedure which was created by sysadmin, this John is not having the access on that. Okay, let's provide the access to him. Okay, so you will simple give one more grant here, grant users on procedure, and our procedure name is delete underscore var, and the parameter is like a string type of parameter to role Once you provide this grant here, and if you execute this command again, you can enable the code highlighter. Yes, he can see he has access on it. But again, you can see this user is not having access on any table here, right? No table, because we created the color table, but we didn't provide any access to John for that table. Okay, that's mean if you write select star from color, we cannot execute it. I think before that we have to choose warehouse. Even he is not having access on warehouse. So let's provide the access on warehouse also. Let's write one more command, grant users on warehouse, and our warehouse is compute wh. Okay, compute underscore wh to role admin, and let's go there. And let's see if he has the access. Yes, he has access now. Database, yeah, we can choose that, or we can use the command like use role, use warehouse, use database, schema, everything we have choose it. Okay, so once you run it, does not exist or not authorized, that's mean this user is not having access on this color table. He cannot perform even the select or the read operation. So he cannot perform anything. So this would be the best example for the use case, as I'm telling you. Like if there is any user, a user who is not having the access on the table basically, or the like the sysadmin or the other admin, they do not want to provide the access to any external user. So let's suppose any Power BI user, uh, this Snowflake data warehouse is connected to the Power BI dashboard, and they want to get access of the data, or they want to perform any other operation, just like we are performing this delete color operation, or in some other way like any Power BI user or any Tableau user. But here the problem is how they can achieve it if they do not have access on the actual table. But as you can see this time, he has a access, uses access on this procedure, and inside this procedure we are performing a delete command on this color table. So let's see if this user can execute the procedure or not. So we are passing pink here. Pink is a color we have inserted already inside this table. You can see the security admin. Let's use the admin. So once you check it, yes, pink is available here, and we have total 5 records. Okay, so on the other hand, this is the John is a user. Okay, simple user. If I execute this command, oh yes, I am able to do it, and we can see now there are only 4 records remaining. And if you execute it at sysadmin side, you can see that pink is gone. So we have only 4 records now. And it happened because the procedure which we created, it is executing as a honor procedure. That's mean anybody to whom you are giving the users access can execute it, but it will come through to the sysadmin who is the owner of this procedure. If let's suppose you change it as a caller, okay, that's mean whoever is executed, he will be the admin of or the owner of that procedure, or that name or that use that role the role of that user would come under the execute part. So let's have this as a caller procedure. Let's execute it. If you try to execute it, okay, so we have done it. So caller, okay. So if you perform this operation, as you know, like we have only 4 records here, blue. So let's perform this through sysadmin. Sysadmin can do this because he has the owner, he's the owner of this color table, he has the access on it, he can do that. Okay, but if so, before to execute it through the user John, we do require to provide the access again. Okay, because we created a new procedure now, which is the same, has the same name, but as we are using the create or replace, it is again a new procedure now. Okay, so you can provide the users access again to the task admin role. Okay, once you move on the role, this user John, and you try to execute it, let's we were providing here the another name is orange, which is still available, and if you try to execute it, execution error in store procedure delete color does not exist or not authorize. Okay, so now you can see he is unable to do it because he is not having access on this color table. So if I do have that procedure as owner procedure, and because sysadmin is the owner of that procedure, then you can do it. You can execute it through the another role also. But if you have set up as a, if you have set up as a caller procedure, then you cannot do it because you do not have access on that. So this is something I showed you as a, as an good example of the owner and the caller procedure. So guys, in my next video, I will have some more things like how we can use the try catch, or the how we can perform the transactions in our procedures, how we can do the logging things, and I will upload many other videos. If you like this video, if you find this video as informational for you, then please like my videos and subscribe. Thank you so much this time. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.